Excellencies, distinguished delegates, colleagues, it's an honor to address you at this side event on mainstreaming the social and solidarity economy in financing for development agenda and its follow-up. I thank the co-conveners and partners for making this exchange possible. Over the past decade, the financing for development process has gradually expanded its recognition of inclusive and democratic economic entities, entities that by design strengthen effective, accountable, and inclusive governance systems and democratic institutions. The Addis Ababa Action Agenda recognized cooperatives as part of the private sector and committed to strengthening their role in advancing food security, rural development, and financial inclusion. It also underscored the value of social innovation for social well-being and sustainable livelihoods. Building on that foundation, the draft Compromiso de Sevilla commits to facilitating the growth of cooperatives and the social and solidarity economy. It encourages support for SSE entities, including access to tailored financial and non-financial assistance from local, national, and international financial institutions. It also calls for risk management and insurance solutions tailored to cooperatives. These advances build on the momentum of the ILO's 2022 resolution on decent work in the SSE and the UN General Assembly resolutions adopted in 2023 and 24 on promoting the SSE for sustainable development. The 2024 resolution encourages member states to consider how the SSE could contribute to and feature in multilateral processes, including this conference, World Social Summit, and the Second International Year of Cooperatives. It also encourages multilateral, international, regional financial institutions and development banks to support the SSE, including through existing and new financial instruments and mechanisms adapted to all stages of development. As chair of the United Nations Interagency Task Force on SSE, the International Labour Organization has played a leading role in advancing this agenda in close collaboration with partners. At national and regional events, we support initiatives led by governments, employers and workers organizations, SSE networks, UN entities, and financial institutions. Experience demonstrates that SSE entities advance decent work for all and foster socioeconomic inclusion and empowerment, including for indigenous peoples, local communities, women, youth, persons with disabilities, displaced people, migrants, and those in vulnerable situations. Our recent policy brief, Financing for Development, Unlocking the Potential of the Social and Solidarity Economy, highlights 4 priorities for follow-up. It should recognize and support the SSE as a key actor in financing for development, both as a recipient and provider of finance. Multilateral development banks and development finance institutions should facilitate access to finance for SSE entities on terms appropriate to their nature and functions. Governments should establish a conducive environment consistent with the nature and diversity of the SSE and foster its participation in financing frameworks. And finally, the relevant actors should recognize and facilitate the growth of the SSE's role as a provider of finance. This agenda concerns not only financing, but the question on who development serves and who shapes it. I look forward to working together to realize the full potential of the social and solidarity economy in financing for development. Thank you.